London Mayor evening that we've ever had here in City Hall, and I have to admit, a not particularly hotly contested. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming on. All I'm going to say tonight is that this is very important for us to be here supporting a wonderful initiative, which is to bring to this great City Hall a guy who is doing wonderful things and inspiring young people in all kinds of brilliant ways. And what I worry about sometimes in the way we think about the issues around young people is we're so relentlessly negative, aren't we? And we talk endlessly about all the things that are going wrong and not enough about some of the heroes and all the fantastic things that they're doing. So, folks, here he is. Where is he? I think we're about to introduce him. He's stealing into the... Where is he going? I'm going to bring him on in a second. I just want you to know, it is absolutely wonderful. How are you? There we go. We've got the Peer Outreach Group. We're here for the Peer Outreach Group, City Hall Peer Outreach Group. Thank you, well turned up Peer Outreach Group. Who else is here? Who's a fan of Mr. Trey Songz? Fantastic. Me too. Now that I know about it. I consider myself educated on this matter. And the reason it's important that we're all educated about Trey Songz is because this is a man who inspires young people to do fantastic things. And everybody out there is all a potential Trey Songz. You can be female Trey Songz. Isn't that right? And isn't it about time that we all went out there and we inspired all our friends to do good things and to emulate this wonderful guy who's achieved so much. Now here he is, ladies and gentlemen. No, wait. Here's Richard Taylor. Richard, come here. I just want to introduce you to the man. This is the man to whom I owe a great deal. This is Richard Taylor of the Damilola Taylor Trust, who does so much good work. And thank you for rising to applaud Richard Taylor. It's Richard Taylor who got me involved in all this. And thank you, Richard. Fortunately, Richard, I'm going to hand over to you. I wish you all a fantastic evening. And are we going to have some music later on? Yeah, we will. We are going to have some music later on. And Richard has assured me that when the band strikes up or whatever, Richard is going to lead you all in strutting his funky stuff here on the City Hall Chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. Over to Richard. Thank you.
Thank you. You may so grateful that we got this introduction, and he's here. He's very wonderful person to work with, and I'm so pleased that he accepted our invitation to be here. We are grateful to you, the Mayor, and you will see how things will move from now with the Black Entertainment Television here in the UK, what we are going to be doing, what they will be doing, along with Damilola Taylor Trust. We have all the management from America here. They all seated from the chief executive, the director, they're all here. So, ladies and gentlemen, young people, have a great time. Trey is around there. I want you to all give him a standing ovation and make some noise. Wow. Well, we don't hold you many young ladies here, but please make some noise for Trey Songz. Now, Trey is gonna watch the show just like you guys. He said he doesn't want to sit backstage and just come out for a little while. So he's going to sit there. If that's alright with you, he said, okay if he sits there. Okay. So, Trey, enjoy. Artists, enjoy. And ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Just wait for the last few people to sit down and press. Lovely. Lovely. You have now exactly 3 seconds left to talk this. And then after that, I'll sue you. And 2, in 1, respect his privacy. See, that's how I got it on lock here. In fact, if I went a magic word, if I say it, the place goes nuts. You want to see it? Trey Songz.
I've got it on lock, you know. When I go to Lidl's, I just go, Trey Songz, and they go nuts. Let me introduce our managing director. He's gonna come and say a few words before we have our entertainment. I know him as the guy that said he's going to hire me one day for BET. Make some noise for the one that called Glenn. Youngwood, where you is?
Thank you very much. I will be brief. My name is Glenn. I'm the founder of Soul Marketing, the event organiser behind tonight. I launched Soul Marketing with one aim only nearly 15 years ago, and that is I saw my role as a facilitator. And I've always been curious about the hypothesis: if you put two great people in the same room, what will happen? I spent my lifetime doing that, and when the opportunity came up to work with my client BET and with Kevin Liles to put great people in the same room, it was a no-brainer. And on a subtle level, I think today is the first of many of these situations. We have in this room great deliverers. We have Michael Armstrong, we have Kevin Liles, we have Trey Songz. I actually went to see Trey Songz last night in the O2, and he's well worth the money, so ladies, make sure you go and see him. But I want tonight to be an enjoyable night, because if nothing else, my child of Marcus Garvey, the principal Marcus Garvey, says that you need to own, not rent. And this is my organisation. We have an agenda. The agenda is we should celebrate what is good about us, what is good about our people, and what is inspiring. And there's nobody in this room this evening, ladies and gentlemen, who will talk about the negative aspects of knife crime, gun crime, because I know too well there are too many overachievers in this house tonight. So this is about aspiration. And I'm beautiful, and by acknowledging that I'm beautiful, you too are beautiful. Amen. So I'd like to bring to the floor a young brother who epitomises all that we stand for. And Andre, if you can just come and say a few words on behalf of Damilola Taylor Trust, and I'll see you at the back end of the evening. Thank you very much.
How are we doing out there?
Yeah, good, good.
All right. So I just want to say hello to everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Andre Campbell. I'm here speaking on behalf of the Damilola Taylor Trust, but I've had the pleasure of meeting each one of you through the Spirit of London Awards. Alright, cool. So I just want to say a big thank you to BET for doing this. It's an absolute honour to be associated with it. Can we give it up for them? I also want to say thank you to Arista Records. And finally, I want to say it to, where's Kat? Where's Kat? Shall I get it unlocked as well? Okay. Trey Songz. Okay, and lastly, I want to say thank you to the person whose house we're in today. And it's not the Lord's house, it's actually Boris Johnson's house. So I want to say thank you to him for allowing us to be in his house, and he's been a really strong supporter of everything that we stood for: positivity, young people, and he's absolutely brilliant. As you well know, the Trust launched the Solar in honour of a young boy called Damilola Taylor, who it's just gone past his 10th anniversary. And it was all about celebrating the type of young person who we have in this room today, the aspirational, the positive young person who Damilola Taylor was turning into, and we have them in that room, in this room today. Out of that comes the Spirit of London Awards, and that is in its 2nd year. It's going into its 3rd year, and it's been celebrating the positivity amongst young Londoners. And it's not just about aspiration and awards, it's also about doing action. And that's why we have the Spirit of London Foundation. And that's come out of the back of last year's award, and we'll be doing a whole host of outreach projects, and this is one of them. I just wanted to end on 2 points. One is future. I was really privileged to come back off a delegation for the UK from India. And one of the things that came up in that was the importance for young people to be equipped with the skills that they need to change the world. We've got ever more complex issues in the world, and we need more complex individuals who can do that. And when asked the question, do you actually believe in that? When I look around this room and I see people like Bobby Kenza, wave to everyone, cool. I see people like Jessica Elliott, give it up to them. Liam O'Brien, Elisa Ribeiro, Kaylee, Omar. I'm just like, of course we can.
Yeah. We sing shalom as Hebrew for peace. We sing shalom, 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 shalom. Yo, every day another gun gets manufactured, another man's blasted and some made gangster rappers. I ain't trying to say gangster rap's the problem, but it don't solve them, it just keeps them revolving. And nothing won't change, yes, we change. If you wanna see change, then be changed. Rearrange and put it towards action. Cause if we do nothing, then nothing's what's gonna happen. As for this thing we call rapping, time to use it in its true power. We give the youth power. Death and life is found in the power of the tongue, and it's not in the barrel of a gun. I'm shocked to come. Every power's got a gun. They're getting shot, shower in the slum. Young soldiers raised for gun culture. They're the ones dying, who's flying and blood's over. You ain't the way that I'll be wishing, it's just the way it is. In my neighborhood, in my neighborhood. Yeah. See, it's not the way that it should be, but it's just the way they live. In my neighborhood, in my neighborhood. Yeah. Shalom, shalom. I need some help. Let me hear you say silence the violence.
Silence the violence.
Say increase the peace.
Increase the
We
peace.
say silence the violence.
Silence the
We gotta
violence.
increase the peace.
Increase the peace.
Silence the violence.
Silence the
Let
violence.
me increase the peace.
Increase the peace.
One life, one love, one life. Impersonal, inclusive. I'm not the same, but I'm so against you. All I'm in that church.